Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I've got a very busy day scheduled today. I just got paid so I can finally do an Amazon order that I've been meaning to do, and then I need to pay for my storage unit so that I can continue doing work over there. And then I've got some prototype stuff that I need to show you. Made headway with one of them, and then it's like a situation where you step 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's so frustrating, but anyways, I want to talk to you about that. And I've got some new exciting things that I wanted to show you guys as well. But I hope that you've been enjoying this more like relaxed behind the scenes sort of stuff, like getting a glimpse into my life. It's been really fun to film this for you guys, and I have some really exciting news as well. So I woke up this morning to an email from YouTube to say that I was accepted into the partner program, which is really exciting because it's something that I never thought that, you know, I would even be able to do, is potentially monetize this platform. I've been doing everything just for the love of it, and it's so exciting to be merited for my efforts, which is great. So there's new stuff coming there, and apparently I'm also eligible to monetize my TikTok as well. So it's all happening over here, so it's very exciting. But thank you so much for all of the love, everybody. I really do love everyone who shows up every week to watch my videos, and especially the people who watch my vlogs, because like they're really niched, and it's a flurry and a mess of craziness that happens in my everyday life. But I'm so grateful that I get to share this with you all. Anyways, I need to get on with, first of all, my grocery order so that can happen, and then we'll do that Amazon order. Just starting a screen recording. Okay, so doing Amazon order. I said this in my shopping vlog, I think, where I was looking for like dessert bowls and things. So I'm gonna have to get them on Amazon. I found these last night. So these ones, they come, like both of them actually, I want to use the glasses for like milkshakes and things like that. I actually think I should probably get more than 6, but I don't know. I also don't want to overstock this diner. Like, anyways, let's start with 6, and then if we need more, we can always get more. The show's not till June. I don't think I'm going to need that many sundaes, but I also think that these are okay to have like laying around. Alright, so I might go ahead and purchase them. Some of them are not going to be here for a little while, so that's okay. Mainly just the bowls. The cups are coming from somewhere obviously closer, so that's fine. I really need to set up my Amazon associates again, but that's just another business thing. There's so much business stuff happening at the moment. Monetization on YouTube, TikTok, trying to build a brand now that this is what I do full time. This is crazy. So there's a few things I wanted to show you. So first of all, how cute is this bow that I made? This is a little hair clip bow, which I made the other day, mainly just because I wanted to, but I think she's super cute. And I made one for my friend, but I need to go back through and redo it, because you see, like, I've like stitched this backwards, so like it should sit differently. Like the puffy side, which is on this side, should be on the other side. But also, I ironed this because the tutorial I watched said that you need to iron this bit. I didn't iron this one. I feel like this one is better because it's like it's just sitting nicely. It's not like pressed down. So anyways, I'm going to see what I can do with it. But I'm going to make another bridal sash. Oh yes, this vlog is all over the place. So the guys really loved the bunting and the bridal sash that I made. I'm going to make another sash to go with this, which is for the same friend for her birthday. And I was talking to a friend, and I was saying like, oh, I really just want to make some stuff for myself. You know, I don't always want to be making props. And she was like, you should set aside 1 day a week where you make stuff for you. And so that's when I made my first bow. But I've always wanted to make a quilt out of offcuts, because I had a box full of offcuts. Hang on, it's here. This box is full of offcuts, and I went through and I divided them into colors. So I have like green and blue and white. And then I went through and cut them up into squares, and I've started on an offcuts quilt. So it's here, and I will insert in some footage of me putting it together. And it is so far from perfect. It's not funny, but it's also a really great opportunity for me to practice skills like sewing and quilt making. And you know, it's stuff that I want to do anyway, but it's a great recycling thing, and you know, reusing fabric. But also, like this one, for example, like there's so many different like bits of fabric sewn together there, and it's a chaos mess, and I love it. So I'm gonna be working on that. Probably not today, but you know, we're gonna get there. Oh, this is so incredibly frustrating. Okay, so something about my job and what I do, and really anyone who's creative, is that a lot of what I do is trial and error, and today is one of those days where we celebrate the errors. And you know, I love errors for the fact that they teach you things, but it's also just like, oh, you know, it's yeah. Anyways, so I'm trying to make a fake hot dog. I've had two not failed attempts. They're not right. Okay, this was attempt one, so it's fine, but also it's not fine. It's very much not fine. It's too fluffy. It's too big. Like if this was a real hot dog, like it would be huge. It doesn't come down far enough, and I was like, no. I like the idea of it, but no. Okay, so then I did a second attempt last night. This one is better. Like the sausage is great. Like I love the fact that I've learned how to do this thing, which is, I will put in the tutorial when I eventually do the tutorial. So that's great. The bun is better. So like the bun is better, but my partner just pointed out that it should be flatter and then rounder at the top. So we're going again for another prototype. It's so frustrating. But speaking of prototypes, I promised I would show you guys the sushi. So this one's even more embarrassing. So if you watched my shopping vlog, you would have seen that I bought those like foam inserts. They were great. Like this needs art finishing on the outside because it's too green, but like it turned out fine, like all good. The one that I stitched and stuffed, it's not so good. Like again, it looks fine, but like I really don't like it. That's the white side. So I did one side with white stitching and one side with green stitching. I feel like the green stitching is better. But like when you compare the pair, not sure how I feel about the sushi. I also now don't even need these props because they got cut from the show. So that's another factor of the industry and my job, and you just have to roll with it. Anyways, let's design a new method for this hot dog. Prototype 3. And maybe in that case then, instead of, because like I've been doing like this is one piece, this bit that's one piece, and then this back bit's one whole piece, but maybe I should do like a panel in the middle instead. Oh, you can't even see, I'm so sorry. So maybe I should do like a panel on the bottom, and then these guys be like moon shapes, I guess. Well, that could be one panel piece, like that one. My drawings 100% make no sense to anyone. I also don't know, like for this one, I did a piece of felt for the mustard. I don't know if I want to do that again or if I just want to paint it on. I don't know. I feel like this is better, but we'll see. Okay, well, I'm gonna, this was like the first diagram that I did, like as if that makes sense to anybody. I need to write down my thoughts on the previous 2 hot dogs, because I like to track my records and what I learned from each one. I wasn't joking when I said this vlog was going to be so chaotic. I decided after I finished doing the bow that I was going to have a go at the wardrobe in the studio because it's chaos. And you guys would have seen like a few vlogs ago that I had like a pile of stuff I needed to go through to put away. I have put that away. I'm really happy with that. And I've like sort of started sorting through the shelves. As much as like I need to get on with making props, it's like a catch-22 because I'm like, I'm sick of working in a mess, and I'm sick of working in like a half-finished space, and my mind is just not in like a super creative place at the moment, so it's really hard for me to like continue to make prototypes. So I'm thinking I might sort out a few other solutions today and maybe try making a prototype on Friday. It's Wednesday today, by the way. So I've gone through, these are all just like journals or like books. Some of these are sketchbooks, things that are in different stages of completion. My like tools and supplies are all there, so like my drill and that sort of thing. I've made this shelf where my chemicals are going to be, so like I've got my methylated spirits, WD-40, my resin stuff and dyes all there. These are just like beads and some of them are like embellishment things, and that's all like my filming stuff. And then you guys will see me go through the drawers. I actually did a reel on this a little while ago where I've got like different things stored, so I had some fabric that I needed to put away. I want to make a little like book to put like threaded needles and pins in that I could carry around with me. And so I think I'm going to make that this afternoon. So these are just some like offcuts that I had. So I'm just going to straighten this up. I do not even know if that's straight. I'll check it on a ruler. So my thought is to have this as like the book type thing, like so. And then I will have like the spine of a book be like this purple color, and then on the inside do like a little piece of felt here, a little piece of felt here that you can like thread the needles through. I think I'm just gonna do little tack stitches to pop this in, so unlike the blanket stitching I have been doing, just little tacks. I actually didn't know these were even a thing, but when I was dressing on Sister Act and Jesus Christ Superstar, my friends who are more seamstresses than I am, they had them and they were like, it's a really great way to keep, you know, needles threaded and carry them around. So I was like, well, I should make myself one of those. Alright, I finished it. So this is the inside, and I've just popped two little pressed studs there so I can seal it closed. I may go over these stitches with some ribbon, or I may not. You can basically take a needle and stick it in there so it's ready to go like that. You can put pins in, so if you need to have pins or safety pins or whatnot, you can just sort of have them all there ready to go. Well, it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted, but that is kind of just how today went. But thanks for sticking around through the chaos that was this vlog, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to follow me on social media to keep up with everything that I'm doing over there, and give this video a like and subscribe because it helps people find my channel. And as I said, thank you so much for everyone who has already watched my content and comes back every week, because I honestly never thought that I would get to a point where I could potentially monetize this platform. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.